Hello Chomi, welcome back to Gossip Cafe. Welcome to this Gossip Cafe channel that is struggling. My name is Kay. If you're new here, welcome. And if you are a returning Sabi, thank you so much for gracing us with your presence. Without wasting any more of your time, let's get into this video.
Welcome to Gossip Cafe.
So guys, Mohale and Somizi are preparing to take it to the battlefield once again. You remember Mohale and Somizi were married at some point. I would say they were married because they did the traditional stuff and stuff like that. So you regard that is probably, I would say it is marriage, even though same-sex marriage in customary marriages is not really recognized. But for now, let's run with it as it is. They were married. So now they are obviously exes, and you remember there was a time whereby Mohale said that 3 weeks into the relationship, before they even get married, 3 weeks into the relationship, then a domestic violence started in their relationship, right? So at that time, Mohale says that Somizi was chasing Mohale with a knife allegedly, and also beaten up Mohale and stuff like that. And that's when Somizi wrecked wrecked Mohale's car. Mohale was driving an A3 rather, and with that commotion and all of those things, then Somizi decided to wreck it in pieces and stuff like that. Before we get into the whole issue and stuff like that, guys, I was minding my own business. I went to Instagram on minding my own business, and then I see a reel from Somizi Mhlongo carrying this. That thing is definitely a dildo. But Mohale, guys, I ngiyayimela into yay Mohale, yo bayanyamezela guys, bayanyamezela abanye abantwana. Like, how? Like, please guys, please watch it. I'm not gonna play the whole thing, but just watch the dildo, and then we're coming back to the rest of this video.
It's a zebra, a yaki, it's an eagle, a rice on a rice, a rhino on a rice. What the heck? It's a rice on a rice.
You see guys, I told you. Look at how long that is. I mean, ingafika la. Like, you know what, guys? Let's just get into the real issue that we're talking about over here. So, apparently, allegedly, this week or last week actually, Mohale was in talks with his lawyers, because apparently Somizi hasn't paid Mohale's car or bought Mohale's new car. So he also received a letter of demands at some point that he must buy a car that is worth not less than 200,000 to replace Mohale's car that he actually destroyed, right? So Somizi didn't react to that, or rather actually he did react to it. He said he will pay damages to the value of 30,000 rands, and this 30,000 rands he will pay within a span of 12 months. So he will pay monthly amount to actually put together that 30,000 rands. But since from then they never heard from him at all, and Mohale is actually trying to gather all the information and stuff like that, and trying to see if Somizi is actually coming on board or not. If he's not coming on board, then Mohale is taking the whole matter to the High Court. That's what we heard, that they were talking about the whole thing with the lawyers. So also the same Mohale is actually saying that if he takes this matter to High Court, he also going to mention the fact that there were assault allegations as well, or Somizi assaulted him. So obviously there was a time whereby Mohale came out and said that he doesn't want anything from Somizi. He just wants Somizi to replace his car, or to repair his car, and he wants his clothes, and that's the only thing that he needs from Somizi. That's it. And then he leaves the marriage without anything else, right? So now he comes back and say that, you know what, you assaulted me and you don't want to pay my car, or you don't want to buy me a new car to replace my car that you wrecked, I'm going to take you to High Court. And after that, when I get to High Court and when we get our day, I'm going to mention the assault case as well, or the assault commotion that happened, that you assaulted me. So now I feel like Mohale is using the assault to threaten Somizi to pay him the 200,000 rands or to buy a new car or whatever. That's what I'm feeling. That's the thing that I feel at the moment, that this kid is using a serious thing like assault just to retrieve or to get 200,000 rands or more than 200,000 rands. I mean, why are you not opening? Why didn't you open a case in the first place if you are going to use the whole thing to threaten people? This is like, it's giving me desperation. It is giving me that you've got a leverage. It's either you pay me money, or I'm going to open a case, or I'm going to mention that you assaulted me at some point in our marriage. We believed Mohale when he was saying that I was assaulted and he wanted me to do things that I didn't want sexually and all of those things. But now he's using the same pain that we actually understood from him to threaten for money. I understand that we all need money, but then that means if Somizi pays out 200,000 rands, the assault case is not gonna be there. You're saying that you don't care about what happened. As long as you got the money, you are off. You don't care about your I believe you gang on Twitter. As long as you got the money, you are fine. You will be away from Somizi's face. That's what I'm getting right now. And on top of it, how do you even get married with someone 3 weeks in your relationship? This relationship is new. That means it has to be in that honeymoon phase. 3 weeks is still new. 3 weeks, already like this person is chasing you with a knife, and then you still go ahead and marry this person because of this lavish lifestyle that you just realize that this person is giving you, going to Paris and all of those things, wearing Louis Vuittons, driving Abo McLaren or something like that. Guys, imali zonibulala. Imali izonibulala. I'm telling you, imali zonibulala. Jo ha abasadi. Anyway, thank you so much for watching till this far. Please do me a favor, subscribe to this struggling channel. Make sure that you give this video a like, and also I'll see you on my next video, honey. Have a fantastic one. I hope you're enjoying Sunday. Peace out.